If it is a disorder, you add more, thinking it is a nutrient deficiency. Oh, the tree is gone. We do not know how many more trees are going to be lost. This is not a disease, it is a disorder. It is a physiological disorder. This tree is gone now. What else can be done? That is the situation. I do not know how many more trees will be lost. Hello, farmer friends. So today, since Arecanut has become a major commercial crop, farmers are facing the idimondic disease. So this idimondic disease is something that for farmers today, as soon as they see such symptoms, they think this tree is gone. What else can be done? That is the situation they are thinking in today. So for that, wherever I have gone, I have analyzed and tested this extensively. And based on my experience, there are a few things I want to share today, which might be helpful for you to correct things. Because if a tree that has been growing for 10 to 6 years suddenly dies, it becomes a matter of great remorse for that farmer. And for that reason, if you have clarity on this, it will be easier to save them. So if I were to talk about the symptoms in a tree affected by idimondic disease, first, the internodes, whatever are there, they get crossed. When those fronds fall to the ground, you will realize that they have been crossed. And as it continues to progress, what happens is that the number of leaves, the number of fronds decreases, and the inflorescence, the flower cluster starts to fold in the same way. The length of the fronds decreases, and then the yield, the number of flower clusters also gradually decreases. When this happens, these are symptoms you already know. As soon as this happens, you start to get that feeling. Oh, it is gone, the tree. Who knows how many more will be lost? You keep searching for what to apply. You do everything that is possible within your knowledge. However, the most important matter here is that this thing that we are talking about, having named it the idimondic disease, that is the very first mistake. This is not a disease at all, it is a disorder. And when I say disorder, it means a physiological disorder, a problem. What is the solution for this? Or another question arises. What will happen if we do not do anything for a solution? We need a solution. What happens if you know the solution and do not act? Nothing happens if you do not act. The tree that seems problematic will go, and another will start to go. Immediate 4 to 5 years, it will become a major problem, causing many trees in the plantation to die. So what should we do immediately? What I have been talking about was about the characteristics of the soil, which is soil degradation. Or in other words, we can say the soil is dead. The task is to bring this dead soil back to a state of vitality. The job we have to undertake is the work of regeneration. So how is this regeneration actually done? Today, over the course of 14 years, throughout the entire country, we have successfully proven with degraded soil that in a very short period, within just 1 month, by regenerating it, all the various problems within the soil that I have just demonstrated to you can be fully rectified within a month. Today, we have proven that this is possible throughout the whole of India. And what is that, you ask? It is Dr. Soil Areca. The moment you apply this Dr. Soil Areca to the soil, whatever problems exist in it, all of them, it will correct. It boosts the food web, the food chain. It helps generate earthworms. And all of the beneficial bacteria that are required in the soil, the bacteria and the fungi, it develops all of them and provides an impetus for root development. Aeration takes place and the water holding capacity is enhanced. When all of these things come together, the Areca nut plantation escapes from that problem. For this kind of problem, everyone must first apply Dr. Soil Areca and then reduce the amount of water. Now, as for how you should be watering the farm, you have to make sure you water the soil thoroughly. And you must also dry it thoroughly. So if you follow the wet and dry method by watering the soil and then letting it dry out, the beneficial organisms in that place will become active. And let's say, start working and the roots will develop properly. It becomes possible to protect your farm from several such issues. That is why everyone, without fail, should address this problem. Please do not ignore the problem. Everyone must immediately use Dr. Soil Areca and rescue your farm from this problem. Saying this is helpful. Please make sure to subscribe, share it so that it can help other people as well. And similarly, in your own farm, comment on whatever problems you have, and we will provide the necessary videos for them, just like this one. I will provide them, and I will teach you how to identify the root problem and find a solution. Saying this, I am concluding my speech. Thank you.